exceptional. It's nonsense. It's a podcast. You guessed it. The Exceptional Nonsense Podcast.
So what was the narrative that you wanted to do on this one, Matt? Because I know you're getting a little bit upset. You're getting really antsy and a little bit upset. Oh no, hold on a minute. Instagram feed, that's what we're going to do. We're going to use, I put up about, did you see that on Instagram, Cole?
What's that, mate?
What's that, mate? About
the couple that
Wolves and Lynx?
Oh, the 1.1 billion mega jackpot.
That's got enough to do with Wolves and Lynx.
No, the Wolves and the Lynxes, the head of the the Wildlife Trust, I think, wanted to try and introduce wolves and lynxes back into the ecosystem.
Back into the UK.
Fuck that.
Yeah, not happening. It ain't happening.
Because we live very fucking close to some decent countryside around here, so
Got New Forest around here.
you fucking better believe that.
Well,
Could you imagine? Pull your mic closer to your mouth, mate. From the elbow. Yeah, that's the boil. That's the
one
boil.
there. Yeah.
That's the one. I need to sit up now.
Ideally,
We're
I
on
think
VD now. There we go.
I should have moved this desk slightly that way.
Well, they are looking to put woolly mammoths back in the tundra.
Nah,
So.
I've heard that bullshit before. That's that isn't
It's
even a
happening.
conspiracy. It's fucking not. It
He
can't.
was on the Joe Rogan podcast.
Listen,
There was
everything.
some bloke was
Show me a
talking about
picture of a woolly mammoth.
No,
It's
they're
alive.
on about incorporate. So the closest living relative of the woolly mammoth,
The fucking
because the best genes in that is the I don't know if it's the Indian elephant. One of the species of elephant. I'm sure I don't know if it's the Indian elephant or another species. And they were going to
Rob,
use
what
the
rhymes with
DNA,
species?
diabetes.
this
Fruit
DNA
trees.
from a frozen woolly mammoth,
Yeah.
and incorporate it into a living
You're telling me they're going to start
species of elephant
cloning shit.
and clone it. And they were going to put them back in the tundra.
I heard this shit fucking 5-6 years ago. I don't.
I can't be dealing with it. That's just basically one step away from Jurassic Park.
They're not going to do it. They can't do it.
Oh yeah, we'll bring mammoths back. Oh, just bring back a
I
T-Rex then.
genuinely think they physically can't. Listen, we're very smart, but they can't just start taking fucking DNA and start injecting it into shit. I don't think they can do it. I think they're just chatting exceptional nonsense. See that there? I'm going to start hashtagging that throughout the podcast, I think.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. Oh, you know what you didn't say last episode? Don't expect to be. Don't expect to be educated.
No, that's the tagline on everything I write, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a tagline, but you didn't
See how I say everything that I write?
Yeah. You ain't writing much, are you?
Fucking try my hardest. Yeah, wolves and lynxes are supposed to be. They want to try and introduce them back into the ecosystem.
So picture the scene, right? You've been to the New Forest.
Yeah.
I go there
Wild
quite
horses.
a bit. Wild horses.
Well, you won't be now.
Yeah.
You won't be now.
Driving down there, really lush. What the fuck was that? I thought it was
My
one
bottle.
of the phones. Really lush summer, spring day or something like that. And you've got all these horses just running around. It's nice. And you're going to drive down there. They got wolves and lynxes again.
How many fucking
So
drives
just-
it? Yeah?
Corpses. Horse corpses.
Yeah, basically.
And wolves running around with hooves in their mouths.
I wouldn't. It's not part of my fucking.
It's not happening, mate.
Not part of my greater plan.
No.
You couldn't go for fucking. Couldn't go for walks.
I mean, you could if you had a gun.
A story as well. I'm a fucking storyteller. What can I say?
Oh.
When I was in Canada with the army.
I thought you were going to say Germany again. I was like, fuck off, Rob. You're boring me now.
Yeah, Germany. Yeah.
We get it. You've been to Germany. Jesus. Fucking Christ.
So we were canoeing, kayaking, the one where you've got two people in. Canoeing.
You can do a two-man canoe, yeah.
2-man canoe. Kayaking's the one where you do it by yourself, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, canoe is. Yeah, I think it's a 2-man job, isn't it?
Anyway, I was on a flotation device.
Yeah.
And we stayed out for one night along this river, fucking miles away from fucking civilization. And I thought, there's a trail there. So we set our tents up and stuff. I said, there's a trail there. I wonder where it goes. It looks like it sort of goes in the mountains and that. And then within 15 minutes, I'm looking down on the campsite and people are about fucking that big. And I'm up there by myself.
Little answers.
I didn't realise just how fucking rife bears are in Canada.
They're there.
Fucking rife. Simple as that. I could have been killed, mate. Because if a bear came up behind me, and I wouldn't have been heading towards it. I'd have just jumped straight off the fucking cliff. What would you rather do? Jump off a cliff or be fucking mauled by a fucking grizzly bear?
Alright, take it head on, mate. Give it a couple.
Well,
Give it a couple digs to the ribs.
you know the old grizzly bear thing. Did they say that the best way to thing is to just because you can't outrun them, to
Curl up and offer your arsehole.
Yeah. Take me.
That is the best. Curl up into the fetal position, cover your organs, and apparently grizzly bears will attack you only if they feel threatened. So they don't attack you for fucking food. They'll attack you because they feel threatened.
Yeah. Have you seen? Do you know what was amazing with the old bears and that? Is you seen them when they're catching fish out of the water? Do you know when the fish are going up the stream and they jump out and they just
Salmon catching, aye.
yeah, that's absolutely amazing.
They're the fucking best fishermen in the world. Or fisher ladies. I don't know
Fish-
what bears
fish-
like to be called.
Fisher bears.
Yeah,
Fisher bears.
get their pronouns right, because bears are really prone to
Don't get me
kicking off.
started on pronouns.
Yeah, we'll do it again.
Who's the one that
Where
who's,
do you want to go?
who's that singer? The one who's a bit
Lady Gaga.
no, the bloke,
Cher,
the English bloke,
Sam Smith.
Sam Smith.
Oh,
Fuck
He's a-
him.
He's a
Fuck him.
them.
Fuck Sam Smith.
He likes to go fishing, but
Stop
he says,
calling him him. He's a them.
"I'm a fisher them."
Fisher them. I'm a fisher them.
Fuck Sam Smith.
Guy's a cunt.
Oh, mate. Come on. What do you think? Oh, don't.
Just
Don't, because I can spend... It fucks us off. It fucks me off. Because I go back to when I was younger, when you were younger. Things are much more fucking simpler. You know what I mean? I like the thought of the time where you got a fucking problem with me, mate. Let's take it outside. Let's have a little do. You know what I mean? But now, before you even get outside, you've got to have a fucking full-on conversation about who you are, your pronouns, this, that, and the other. Like, don't offend me. Like, what's that video I was watching? Fucking an American debate. And there were, before this debate even got going, there was people putting their hands up saying it's a point of personal privilege. And apparently personal privilege is where you've got to shut up and listen to that person. And they're like, if you're going to use the mic, can you actually speak into the mic? Because it's difficult for people with fucking learning disabilities to hear and shit. And I'm like, just fucking get on with the debate. If you can't handle it, then fucking don't be there. You know what I mean?
They did this. I saw this. It must have been like some sort of social experiment where this bloke recording this other bloke, and this woman come up to the bloke and says, "Oh, you can't record here," and he goes, "Why can't he? He identifies as a camera." And in that one instance, that person who said to them they can't record did not know what to say. Did not know what to say because they didn't want to offend that person. I mean, it could have been set up,
it's going too far.
but
It's
that
already
is how
gone too
bad it
far.
is. That is
It's
how
already-
bad it is. Yeah, it's pretty mad, to be honest.
Well, that's the whole thing. So I've just been reading on Facebook one of the lasses I used to know in the army, because I used to be in the army. Don't know if you know that.
What?
What do you do?
Yeah, I used to be in the
Did
army.
you go
No.
to Germany?
Yeah, I was in Germany in the army. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what it is? People take the piss out. Jay takes the piss out of us when I'm like, I used to work at Jennings.
Jenny's.
Jennings.
Yeah,
You
Jenny.
do that as well.
Jenny's.
Yeah.
Jenny's.
I used to work at Jenny's flipping burgers. I like Jenny's for a breakfast. It's nice.
Can I?
Oh, we should go there.
Where was that going for? Where was that? What was I saying?
You used to work at Journeys.
Jenny's.
No, before that. Oh yeah, about the army.
Yeah.
And there's new stipulations come out for you can have a beard now in the army, and they've got like it can't be shorter than 1.5 mil or something, and it can't be longer than 30 something mil. And I'm like, hang on a minute. Imagine like you're on a parade or something, and somebody comes out with a fucking set of calipers and vernier gauges, and he's like, oh, that's too long. Get that chopped off. Fuck off.
Just gets a razor out there and then starts shaving your face.
But it's the same as that confined space course that I went on with Brett. I was fully prepared to shave my beard off for that course. I took my clippers and everything in the bag, and me and him were the last ones there. And we walked through into the classroom, and everybody still had their beards, and everybody laughed at me and Brett, and they were just saying, "Oh, yeah, we thought you wouldn't have shaved your beards off last night," sort of thing. And it was because if you're in a civilian company now and you've got a beard, you can't be forced to shave your beard off. The exceptions are firemen.
Yeah.
But I think that is And there is some other exceptions. Different companies who use confined space kit, like they need a certain apparatus to do a certain job.
That was the whole reason for shaving your face. Is just to have a good seal on your face, so that because one of the lads that we had a beard and he was just rinsing through oxygen. Like you and Brett probably did the same. When you were crawling through them tunnels, if I was on your same confined space course, I would have had way more oxygen than you guys did.
And what does the beard supposedly do in
because-
regards
So
to the
it's 'cause it's a
oxygen?
face
'Cause it's
kit
not a tight
mask.
seal.
Yeah.
So
Right.
you've got like a rubber seal around the mask,
Yeah.
and then if you've got hairs, that seal's not
Fully.
well,
Yeah.
it's not fully sealed. So you're essentially losing oxygen, and
Are you gonna die?
potentially, if there was real smoke, it could get through.
Or anything else that you can't breathe in.
So this mask, is it a full face mask?
It's a full face mask,
Yeah.
like a scuba mask.
So couldn't you? So they wouldn't use like the scuba type thing.
No. It's like a full,
Do you know like
full
what?
face.
Imagine what an SAS soldier would wear.
Okay, yeah.
Full sort of respirator. But now they do ones where it's like a bag. It's basically a bag that you put on your head and it seals around your neck instead now. So that's the ones that we've had to buy in our company.
They're the turtles. They're not the turtles, are they?
No, they have got turtles as well, where it's just it's a belt system with a pouch, and it's basically just a mouthpiece. They actually originate from World War II, them, and the design hasn't actually changed from World War II, to be truthful.
I suppose if they say if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
You segued from your story. Do you remember what you were going with when you were in Canada? Or did you finish it?
No, I finished it about me going up into the hills, and
Potentially being attacked by a bear,
Yeah.
and not being attacked by a bear.
but you don't actually realise just how rife
Yeah.
bears are there.
The thing
And-
is, if you're saying you curl up into a ball and the bear's fine, if there was a cub walking along next to you, that mum would go for
probably
you.
they'll probably kill you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
For
seen them.
no reason at all, just the fact that you're close to the.
Well, it doesn't know what we are, does it? Bears don't really know what we are because we're not. If we were another bear, it would act exactly the same. If we were fucking hell, I reckon a chicken could probably go to a bear, and if the bear didn't know what the fuck the chicken was, it would probably attack that chicken.
I'd eat a chicken, no problem. Probably one goal. Gone.
But I couldn't imagine wolves and lynxes being in the UK. Put it that way.
That was our original.
So they were actually native to this country.
Really?
Millennia ago, probably. Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
you can get lynxes in. I think lynxes are still in Scotland, in like the Highlands.
talk shit.
I'm pretty sure they
There's
are.
no predatory cats in England now.
I don't know. Maybe.
Aha!
Aha!
Do you know what it is? Every time I tell a story,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have one of them little doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo,
Oh yeah.
and then I'm gonna fucking continue because I just fucking do nothing but just
Chat shit.
chat shit, and I'm just a storyteller. I love a fucking good story.
Love a yarn, as the Aussies say.
So on Facebook, and I've seen different documentaries on it, Big Cat Britain sort of thing, where apparently, so in the I think 70s and 80s, you could go to Harrods and you could buy a fucking tiger, mate. That's just the way it was. You could buy exotic animals, and hearsay is that people have bought exotic animals, unable to keep them, as in feed them. They're getting too big, blah blah, and they've just fucking let them go.
That's kind of what happened in the Everglades in America with the pythons.
Fuck me, yeah.
Yeah.
People had them where they got so big, they just let them free.
Let them loose and then
And
they
now they're actually killing, or they're just actually
They're fucking murdering
the
alligators, mate.
ecosystem because they're not native to that part.
They're fucking killing everything,
And
mate.
they reckon some of them are massive.
So apparently, a python cowboy is he's an American who hunts snakes, lizards, this that, and the other, because they've got a big iguana problem over there as well. I think iguanas, or
They
maybe
got
it's
a
different
problem
one.
with loads of shit over there.
But he goes out and kills them, and apparently he says that there could be up to 500,000 non-native species of snake, as in python, in the Everglades.
Yeah, they reckon they just get too big,
Fuck
or
that.
they can't have them no more, and they just let them free there.
Beelined off the wolves and lynxes though.
Fuck that. Yeah.
But because it's not native to
Yeah,
that,
you have.
that ecosystem, it's
We should change
There's
the
no
name
balance.
of this podcast to the ADHD podcast because I swear we can't stick on a topic for longer than 5 minutes.
There's it. Fuck's
Yeah,
man,
we
I'm
need,
so
we need, we
fucking
need
bad.
like we used
Matt
to
is
do, Matt.
sitting there thinking, I don't want to be fucking part of this absolute nonsense anymore. Is your fucking? Do you make sure your camera's recording? All right.
Well, just like you said,
This
though, Matt, I think we
one's
need some sort of like.
No,
So we go
can't
right.
have one, mate. Because Rob thinks it's a script.
Fuck it, you can't have a scripted podcast.
It's not a script though. It's a structure. It's a structure.
The script is what's being spoken about, which is not going to be controlled because it's going to be. But
It's
you
gonna be
can
point-
go erratic.
How
but
can you
within a
control-
structure.
It's on the board up there.
How can you control this fucking orangutan? You know what I mean?
You're gonna have to. Fucking
Well, it's like
put
when
in
you
a
go,
straight
you know, it's
jacket.
like you get a. What's that sport? What's that sport? You know, when you bang a ball up against
Horse
the wall.
racing,
A ball on the wall.
squash.
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 So you've got a structure, a box, yeah, and
Yeah.
we can get you, ZU, smash that ball and just keep hitting it all around the building. So you can say whatever you want, should bounce off the walls. But it's still a structure, but it's not scripted. Is
Yeah.
that quite a good comparison?
That's a good analogy there, Carl.
See,
Thank you very much.
So what do the fucking walls
you're the
represent?
ball getting hit off the wall.
Right,
What-
so each court.
what does
is
the wall
each,
represent
Each
then?
court is a subject.
Give me a fucking breakdown of this shit.
Each court is a subject.
This is
Right.
hilarious. Go
So
on.
you go into one court, and that court is bears.
But
You
you
go
can
to the
go,
next-
you
you
can
go
go
to the
all
next
over
court.
with it.
Yeah, you can.
But you know for a fact in that court, if it is about bears, you know I'm gonna be fucking talking about fucking why doesn't baby wipes biodegrade
in a
in
a
the-
toilet.
yeah.
You've got a topic for everything.
It's a great reason about the podcast, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I reckon people will listen to this and go,
But yeah, so
I was really interested in the Wolf and Lynx thing, and then they just started talking about something else.
Or
They didn't
people
get
who
back
listen to
to
this
it.
might also have ADHD and go,
Maybe this is
oh
a-
my god, this is fucking amazing.
Maybe this is the perfect podcast for people with ADHD, yeah.
but also
Well, then I need control. Then, if that's the case, you need to fucking control us.
I need a whip.
because it's not scripted. Because what you're going to be talking about within that subject isn't going to be scripted, is it? It's going to be erratic and whatever goes, you know. But it's nice to have an idea on what we're talking about and sit into that.
See now,
And
there,
if one of us pops our head through the other door going into the other subject, we can go, no, get back in.
I know, but what about if I want to play in the other court though? What about if I want to go and play in the
The
other
other
court?
courts are closed. The other courts are closed for the time being until we end the session. We go out of that
I
court.
personally think
I kick the
I
fucking
would
door
like.
in.
I mean, I suppose I don't. Yeah, I think that if we get subjects, and then we can do a bit of our own research.
This is a conversation for off the air.
Yeah, and then
But
we do
Oh,
all of us.
transparency.
We have a
Run your-
subject, but we all do research on it ourselves, so that when we talk about it, we have a lot of things to talk about, and we can.
this podcast is a shit show already, but I love it.
Yeah.
Don't be disheartened like that.
No. I don't mean it like that.
Because-
That's why I said, but I love it. Did you hear
Because-
that? Did you hear that bit right at the end? Right at the end where I
I've
said I
also
love it?
heard you say I love the transparency, but then
Yeah, no, it's yeah. I do. I don't know what I think.
So
It's
me-
early doors.
me and Matt had a conversation about. So he's went out and bought that the Matt book.
I
It's
bought
an
the
expensive
camera.
man.
the Matt book. And he's got this wasp pinging around his head. Fucking cameras. He wants to fucking. And I'm like, whoa, fucking pump the brakes, mate. Like, don't start spending fucking loads of money and then him editing really good content on YouTube and this, that, and the other, and getting loads of fucking views and monetizing it on YouTube, and then basically Matt becoming 98% sort of owner of the podcast, and then there's me and you going, but I bought the £10 microphones. And he's just going, so what? Put them in the bin! We'll buy better ones!
Do you know what I reckon? Do you know what it is? I reckon we'll put it on YouTube and they'll probably say something like,
I'll tell you what YouTube will do.
"Well, because I'm
Fucking
gonna have to go through and
fox.
beep out all of the swearing because
I think for the
YouTube doesn't like."
I don't know why though.
I think personally with the old social media thing, I think Instagram's probably the better one out of them all, because I don't think Facebook's more about fucking people's lives, isn't it? They don't really care about. Whereas Instagram, you can get quite far reach out of that.
Well, I don't think we should go YouTube anyway. I think we should go Rumble, mate.
I'd still try YouTube as well.
No,
We can do. There's no, if you want to go through the video and bleep out all the this, that, and the others, but
Yeah, I suppose there is that.
But YouTube, I've watched some videos on it, and YouTube is just so.
It's a minefield of
mate.
being,
Regulations.
Yeah,
I've tried to read.
Like they'll probably say that we can't be on it because we're vaping right now. Because I hardly see any. No, mind you. Say
Nah,
that,
they vape on EastEnders, mate.
Oh, do they? Fucking. You watch EastEnders?
I watch EastEnders. You drive a fucking Suzuki.
Yeah, and a Skoda. Not at the same time, obviously. But
You used to have 2 Skodas, didn't you?
no, I never had. But
We're going off topic now.
I have a Fabia before the Fabia, yeah.
Yeah, he's a Skoda man, you see.
I like me Skodas.
Is this the new topic? You got. We all do it.
Don't
It's
upset
mental.
him. Don't upset. See, we all do it, but somehow I feel like I'm getting the blame
Have
for
you
it.
seen the?
I feel like I'm the one who's
I
being
need to
attacked.
blame someone for it, alright?
I like them Cupra Formentas. I really like them. I really like it.
Then, well, yeah.
It's a Seat, but not a Seat.
No, they are 1,000% a Seat.
But
Same as when Fiat do Abarths. And
It's 1,000% a Fiat.
I think it's. I mean, obviously the badge is a little bit exotic.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I suppose it's because you're not used to it, aren't you? Because if it was
Matt's
like
fuming. Matt's fuming.
no, I'm not.
Matt's trying to get his demons out.
I'm rolling it.
Anyway, yeah.
Them,
So you're talking about cars, so I
them
thought,
Cupra Orzo, them are fucking rapido.
is that hybrid one?
Matt's just sitting there. Matt's just sitting there
Well,
going,
what's he got to get off his chest?
No. Yeah. I'm just trying to think about what we started talking about. it's just got.
Well,
here.
apparently it was Gaz going down a murky river on the River Ganges in Canada.
You
Did he
were-
went
you
up
were-
it?
no, lads,
you were-
listen, that's all we've got for
There
today.
was like a tramp on the mountain.
You were on a canoe. You were on a canoe, weren't you?
Yeah, was it a canoe? Yeah, I've been on a canoe, yeah.
Yeah, what was the rest of it?
The canoe story was when I went up to the top of the hill where the...
Oh, really? I don't know.
Then these Canadian natives come out with blow darts and stuff.
and blowjobs, what?
And then he run up a mountain. And then, then a big grizzly bear comes.
I can also remember, this is going back onto that topic if you would, I remember being told by the instructors that, so it was starting to rain and you could hear thunder in the distance, and he says basically when we're on the water we are susceptible to being struck by lightning, so we must go onto the shore and basically wait for it to pass. And I stood there and I went, hang on a minute, so either we're still in the water and be struck by lightning, or go on the shore and potentially be fucking attacked and mauled by bears. And in that moment I thought, I don't want to fucking be here.
Nah.
This is shit.
That's why the UK, as much of a shithole as it is kind of okay.
Because we've got no native predators.
Yeah.
And no, you said about fucking lynx in Scotland, and I called pure bullshit on that. And
swear they had
also,
'em.
we went full circle.
We went full circle because
Yeah,
you were
we go.
talking about your big cat theory.
Here we go.
And how you seen a big cat.
Story time with Rob.
Stories on with
So when I was on them
Rob.
night shifts in Australia House, I was on the way to work, and God fucking damn it, as fucking God is my witness, I seen a big cat.
Do you know what I reckon he's seen? I reckon they were having one of them furry parties in the woods. And one of them.
What do you mean, one of them furry parties?
You know, you've
Big
seen
hairy
them
biff.
furries?
Please do.
You seen the furries?
Please do.
People who dress up as, it's like a sex thing. They dress up as dogs and cats.
Oh, is that thing was on Channel 4 years ago?
Yeah.
They'll meet up in these like little foresty bits.
Well,
Yeah.
they meet up anywhere.
Anywhere it's dark.
They all dress
They
up.
can't meet up in Tesco's.
Well, I mean, depends how risque you're feeling, doesn't it?
Till someone pulls up and puts their full beam on and they're all hanging out of each other.
Yeah.
Like fucking newborn calves.
Catting and woofing.
Yeah.
like cattle being born. Yeah, I seen a big cat running across the road, and as soon as I seen it, I rang Jade and I was like, I've just fucking seen a big cat.
Why didn't you stop?
How the fuck?
What are you on about? A big cat?
Like
A big cat, a big fucking cat.
Like a big
Now,
cat.
there has been sightings in the UK of a big cat, of multiple big cats, and this goes back to the point where you could buy exotic animals from Harrods, this, that, and the other. You're hiding behind there. I don't know what the fuck you're doing. Hiding behind the fucking camera.
There's no escape, mate. There's cameras everywhere.
I just a big cat. What are you talking about?
Like a fucking cougar, panther, or a cross between a panther and a fucking domestic house cat. Not as big as that. In between. Bigger than
What time was this?
it was about half
You were
4
on night
5.
shifts, weren't you?
Yeah. About half 4 5 going to work.
Yeah, I've seen some
I
shit
wasn't
when I'm
fucking.
tired.
No, I was
I've
going
seen
to work.
I've seen
I
some-
had rested.
I've seen some shit when I'm tired, mate.
I was rested. I was going to work. Why don't you believe that story, but you believe...
Do you know what it is? The UK doesn't have enough cryptid stories. Do you know what a cryptid is? Yeah, it's a creature that may or may not exist.
Loch Ness.
Loch Ness. Well, you got
Fuck off, that doesn't exist.
But then in the States and stuff, you got a chupacabras.
A chupacabra, a.k.a.
The Mexican Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
Yeah, you got Bigfoot.
Now
You got
that...
Mothman.
Oh, that's a good one, isn't
Yeah.
it? The Mothman.
Fuck off.
See, I've
That's brilliant, that is.
I've segued now. No, I haven't.
Out of all them animals, which one would you want to be real? Bigfoot for me. Loch Ness. The Loch Ness monster can go and fucking...
I know, because potentially that could be a plesiosaur.
A what?
Please,
No.
The Loch Ness,
Cole, talk to me.
it's a plesiosaur. Google plesiosaur.
Pull that up, Jamie.
Well, I can't do it on my laptop because I'm not technically wise to it at the moment.
Pull it up, Cole. Why do you have a paw print on your arm? Talk to
That's
me.
for my dog Dodger that wasn't well, so we had to put him down, put him to sleep.
Bless.
So I wanted a tribal tattoo, but I wanted to also incorporate the thing, so I got that put in the middle of it.
That's nice.
It's different, isn't it?
I got a tattoo of my dog.
Don't,
Yeah.
because I remember when Shami told me that his dog died and I laughed in his face.
I remember one of the lads at work, their dog dying when I worked at my previous company, and he had it in the back of his van. I don't know what he was doing with it. He was taking it somewhere after
Timber fucking
work, but he had the thing. He had a husky in the back of his van.
Fucking taxidermist.
He had it in the back of his van for a full day before he took it somewhere.
There you go. That.
Yeah, plesiosaur.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, one of them.
Right, okay, one of them.
In.
You just says it could be a plesiosaur.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if it is anything, if it was.
I can't take it serious.
You just said.
No, but the thing is, this is like you said, it's cryptid. It's like a I don't know. Is it like a?
I'll tell you what it is.
Google cryptid, and then it will come up with a description of what that word actually means, so that we can.
Brain fart.
Shutting off.
I think every episode you have a little stroke.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
But yeah,
A creature that is found in stories and that some people believe exists or say they have seen, but that has never been proved to exist.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll also Google cryptid. Oh yeah, there's the description.
Yeah.
Bollocks. Absolute exceptional nonsense.
Yeah. What about? Oh, I saw a big cat.
No, but that's true. Because I said it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah.
No, but there has been sightings.
Come on, Caesar.
There has been sightings, HD camera footage of big cats.
Schnookums. Come here. Oh, it got out.
Hang on a minute. Well, which one's more believable? Me saying that there's a medium-sized cat.
You
loose
didn't
and
say
bitten.
medium. You said big cat.
Well, that's in between big and domestic, isn't it?
Yeah. Talk
Medium-sized cat.
Medium
What?
size.
Who's going to sit there and believe that story? Who is also going to believe? Oh, it could be a fucking plesiosaur. Fuck off! It's a fucking dinosaur.
Yeah.
The only dinosaurs exist are chickens and alligators and Komodo dragons.
I love a Komodo dragon.
I remember when Ricky Gervais once said on one of his XFM podcasts, saying, "We are closely."
Use your words. Use them.
We are closest related DNA wise to a fucking slug. And I fucking researched it and I couldn't find anything because it's probably obviously bollocks, and I think he was probably taking the fucking piss out of Carl Pilkington. But yeah. Yeah, plesiosaurs. Please you don't mention that again.
Wow, we're falling down now. We've landed on our
So out of
knees.
all them animals, which one would you want to be? Which one would you prefer to be real, if it was?
I'd rather be the cat just so I can run past you and see
Cat.
what you do.
The cat's not in that list because the cat is real.
Mum was wrong.
Mama's wrong again.
I was going to say, give him a nudge, see if he's alright, because he's just sitting there going...
He's got all those teeth and no toothbrush.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Mama's wrong again? No, Mama's right.
it would be Bigfoot.
You're
for
wrong.
me.
It would be Bigfoot for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice one. Cheers for that.
Yeah, probably Bigfoot.
Yeah, I'll tell you, if you're interested in all that stuff, there's a YouTube channel called Small Town Monsters.
Yeah.
Do you watch that?
I ain't seen
No?
No.
They do all that, like
Cryptid
Bigfoot,
stuff.
Alaskan snowman. And
Isn't there one in Japan? Is it a spider?
it. Ooh.
Some spider fucking man or something? Like who
No,
fucking...
in Africa.
is it in
Jabba
Africa?
Forfait.
Sorry?
What's that podcast that we...
Jabba Forfeit?
Yeah, massive spider. Big, like,
Spider-Man.
big spider.
In what size?
Like, we're talking...
Eight-legged freaks kind of shit.
Yeah, we're talking big.
Oh,
It's
it's
a...
like them bird eating spiders, man. They're like the size of dinner plates, aren't they?
yeah, but this one's like the size of your car.
Again, what is that? One of them? Is that?
That's a cryptid. Sort of.
Or maybe these are just stories that have been passed down in literature over the years. Something that used to exist but doesn't anymore.
That's what I always think about. Where did dragons come from? Like,
I think dragons are genuinely just something that some fucking crackhead has invented in the head.
yeah, they probably just...
Thank God for that, though,
took a
because you
big
wouldn't have
hit
had
of opium back in the
you
days.
wouldn't have had Smaug from Lord of the Rings.
We never sorted out that Lord of the Rings session.
We didn't, and that was. But we did go around Brett, but we just didn't watch Lord of the Rings. We just all, I think, watched it individually. Do you like one of the Lord of the Rings?
Was it Lord of the Rings?
You better believe it was fucking Lord of the fucking Rings, sponsored by KY Jelly.
Yeah, best believe. Pardon me.
I've just had a burp there, and I thought I've just seen a picture of Joe Rogan's podcast thing, and he's got these little things that pop up on his desk, and
He's
they've
got
got
a
a cough button.
Cough button.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think anybody ever fucking uses that, to be truthful.
Nah.
His setup is like 40 grand though.
Yeah, what we got here?
So £800
£45.
laptop,
£800 laptop.
£800 laptop, microphones £10 each, microphone boom arms 16 quid each.
How much is your phone?
My phone, I don't know if you can use my phone. It's fucking contract in it. It's about fucking
Yeah.
500 quid maybe something like
We're talking maybe a couple grand.
that.
Maybe
Fucking,
a grand, almost two.
I nearly lost my shit yesterday. I told Dylan off because, like, almost like a father, because he had an aluminium bolt in his hand and he was using it on his fucking iPhone 15 Pro to scroll up the page
How can you do that though?
with a bolt.
How could he?
I don't know. And he went, "Isn't that amazing?" I was like, "What I do find amazing is the fact that you're just fucking running a bolt up your phone.
How does
Have some
it-
fucking respect."
Did it work?
Worked fucking beautifully.
Like a stylus.
Like a stylus, but it was an aluminium bolt.
Makes no sense.
No,
I
it didn't.
thought it was.
It was exceptional nonsense.
Yeah.
Well, that's another fucking episode done, gentlemen.
Beautiful.
We've yet again spoken absolute fucking exceptional nonsense.
Yeah, we have.
And yet again,
Lovely stuff.
isn't this the podcast where structure takes the back seat? Ciao for now.
Bye bye. Hit that button.